Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, we will be checking out the brand new SSR character Elizabeth, and overall this unit is absolutely insane. She is 100% a meta unit for the blue element, and I'm going to basically give you guys an analysis and how to use Elizabeth. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in joining the Discord channel, I'm going to put the server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into the video. All right, so my Elizabeth has 3 red stars. I'm still not able to level 4 her exclusive equipment, but she has been doing absolutely amazing with level 3 exclusive equipment. Her performance is cracked. So let's go ahead and let's check out her kit. So first things first, Eternal Rebirth. This is her passive. Elizabeth gains a memory fragment every time a blue element ally uses a skill, increasing her attack and max HP by 6%. This can be stacked up to 10 times. So right off the bat, this proves that Elizabeth is mainly going to work in a blue element team because of this passive right here. If you put her in a blue element team, she's going to basically get a max 60% additional attack increase and also a 60% max HP increase as well. And of course, the more copies you get on her, the more you can level up this percentage. But I'm pretty sure once I reach gold stars, I won't be able to increase these passives anymore because it says max level achieved. So the max amount of stacks you can get from her passive is 60% attack increase and max HP. This can only work if you put her in a blue element team because it says every time a blue element ally uses a skill, it's going to increase her attack. So you want to put her in a blue element team in order for this passive to really work for her. Now let's go ahead and continue. It says Elizabeth regains her memories when the stack reaches its maximum, increasing her attack and max HP by 40% and healing all blue element allies by 40% of their max HP. Limit once. The restored memories buff cannot be removed with buff removal skills. So this buff right here, when she regains her memories, this can only happen one time, and she can basically heal her allies by 40% of their own max HP, and she's also going to increase her attack by 40% and her max HP as well. So you basically get like 100% attack increase and 100% max HP increase, which is absolutely insane from this passive. So this passive makes her just insanely cracked. Now let's go ahead and move on to her next active. It says Volley of Light. Elizabeth summons an orb of light and manipulates it to deal 660% of her attack as damage to enemies in range 2 times. Now this right here, this active skill, she does insane damage with this active skill. This active skill is almost similar to Verdi's special skill. That's how much damage she's able to dish out with this active. The last hit knocking down targets for 2 seconds. In addition, Elizabeth recovers HP equal to 20% of the damage dealt each time she deals damage. If Elizabeth is at max HP, she will create a barrier equal to 10% of her max HP that lasts for 10 seconds with each skill. So this active skill pretty much focuses on survivability, and it allows her to basically stay alive because she's going to create a barrier, and she's also going to recover HP when she basically casts this active skill. And then the next one we have Spiral Light. Elizabeth fires a spiraling ray of light at the enemy to deal 360% of her attack as damage 5 times. Her attack coefficient increases by 1% for every 1% of her HP remaining. So this right here, this active skill also does insane damage. This active skill is just cracked. It's almost similar to Verdi's special skill as well because she's able to summon like a huge beam of light, and she just does a ton of damage. And if for her special skill, this is what makes her just absolutely busted. Elizabeth becomes immune to status effects and summons a giant magical fish to deal 1000% of her attack and 30% of her max HP as damage to enemies in range, sending them airborne for 2 seconds. Elizabeth gains the resurrection effect for 8 seconds when the skill activates. If Elizabeth takes fatal damage while resurrection is active, she gains the goddess protection, making her invincible and untargetable for 4 seconds, limit 4 times. So this invincibility that she can proc can happen 4 times. Elizabeth cannot take any action while Goddess's protection is active, and she recovers her HP by 16% of her max HP for each surviving blue element ally once the effect ends. So this special move basically allows her to do insane damage because of the scaling. Like 1000% scaling is absolutely cracked. And then on top of that, she has the resurrection effect, which lasts for 8 seconds when the skill activates. So once she activates the special move, if she takes fatal damage when she activates this special move, she's going to proc the Goddess protection, when that's going to allow her to be invincible and untargetable for 4 seconds. And if she dies, she's going to be able to revive herself, and I think that can happen, yeah, that can only happen 4 times. So she can basically resurrect herself 4 times, which is insane. And I'm going to show you guys some more gameplay and some more footage on how this special move works. So right off the bat, reading her entire kit, Elizabeth is going to work in a blue element team because her special move, basically it says right here in the end, Elizabeth cannot take any action while Goddess's protection is active, and she recovers her HP by 16% of her max HP for each surviving blue element ally once the effect ends. So she's going to recover HP if you have blue element allies on the battlefield. So you definitely want to put her in the blue element team because of this special move and the passive. So that's pretty much her kit. Now let's go ahead and talk about which set you need to put on her. So after reading her kit, 100% the best set for her is going to be attack speed set. And the reason why this set is going to be absolutely busted on her is because she's not a, like, her class isn't ranged, but she does ranged attacks. She doesn't do melee attacks. So she's going to stand in the back row with, you know, other units. For example, Blanc, she's going to do long range attacks instead of melee attacks, and this pretty much allows her to easily proc the 4-piece set effect, which gives her that additional 50% attack and also that attack speed increase. So this is 100% her best in slot set. You definitely want to put this on her. Now, second best in slot set, I'll say the second best in slot set is the max HP set, since, you know, she scales off of max HP as well. So if you have trash attack speed set, like if you don't really have this attack speed set, you have trash stats, you can put the max HP set on her, but I would definitely recommend you guys to stick with the attack speed set because she can do insane damage with attack speed. So this set right here, the eel set, you definitely want to put this on her. Now let's go ahead and talk about stats. So the most important stats for Elizabeth is of course going to be attack, HP, because she scales off of both of those. She scales off of attack mainly, and of course HP. Crit rate, crit damage. You don't really have to put a ton of crit rate and crit damage on her, but if you want to do some pretty good damage, having a decent amount of crit rate and crit damage can allow her to do some pretty good damage. Critical hit resistance and critical damage reduction doesn't really matter because she's going to be pretty much in the back row just dealing damage, so you don't really have to worry about these. Now, accuracy, evasion, and swiftness. Accuracy is extremely important on Elizabeth because if you don't have enough accuracy on her, she is not going to be able to deal good damage at all because she's going to miss all of her attacks. So you want to have at least 500 accuracy and above. I'll say the minimum is 500 accuracy. If you have 500 accuracy, chances are she is definitely going to land her attacks like 80% of the time if you have 500 accuracy and above. So you definitely want to put a ton of accuracy on her because she's going to do insane damage. So accuracy is extremely important on her. Evasion is also good because it allows her to stay alive a lot more often, but because of her special move, she's able to resurrect herself 4 times, so her survivability is really good. So evasion is basically like an additional, it basically gives her another guarantee, like it basically boosts her survivability potential overall. And of course, swiftness allows her to use her basic attack, use her active skills and her special skills more often. And then magic pierce and physical pierce, you want to focus on magic pierce because her damage type is magic. She is not a physical unit, so you definitely want to focus on magic pierce so that she can deal more damage. Effect hit isn't bad, and effect resistance is also pretty good for her as well. It's going to allow her to basically be immune to enemy debuffs. So those are pretty much the stats that you want to focus on. You want to focus on attack, HP, some crit rate, some crit damage, 100% accuracy. You definitely want to focus on that, a decent amount of evasion, and of course magic pierce. That's like the top thing you want to focus on for Elizabeth. So I mean, my ignition artifacts on her is pretty trash right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like the effect resistance, I put that on her because I really have no other good sets right now. Magic Pierce, that's what I have on her right now. So these two, I definitely have to work on this. Probably give her some more crit rate, but this is pretty much her ignition weapon. Now let's go ahead and talk about her exclusive equipment. So for level 1, it says when defeating an enemy with Jonas Ordeal, Elizabeth steals the energy the target had when they die. This level 1 is absolutely cracked because when she's able to defeat an enemy with, I think Jonas Ordeal is her, yes, her special move. Her special move already does nuclear damage, so if you're able to kill somebody with her special skill, she's going to steal their energy, and that's going to allow her to basically use her special skill once again. So you can basically use her special skill like 2 times or even 3 times if you kill the enemy. That's the main reason why accuracy is really important on her, because you want her to actually defeat her enemies. You want her to actually get rid of her target so that she can spam her special skill. And then for level 2, it says Elizabeth's attack increases by 20% for each active barrier from Volley of Light. And then for level 3, it says the HP base damage of Spiral Light will be applied as 50% if Elizabeth has less than 50% HP remaining. So if she has less than 50% HP, she is going to get like basically an additional 50% HP scaling, because it says the HP base damage of Spiral Light will be applied as 50%, so you automatically get 50% HP scaling, which can boost her Spiral Light damage. And then for level 4, it says Elizabeth recovers 10% of her max HP every 3 seconds when she regains her memories with Eternal Rebirth. So she gets additional, she basically recovers 10% of her max HP every 3 seconds, which allows her to be even more, it allows her to survive even longer overall. So just looking at Elizabeth's kit, this unit is absolutely cracked. She is broken, insane unit. But the thing is, you really want to put her in blue element team because that's where most of her potential lies. It mostly lies in blue element team. And imagine bringing her up to max rainbow stars. I feel like once she reaches max rainbow stars, she's going to be busted because you get like a Battlestar energy plus 500, which is going to allow her to pretty much use her special move right off the bat. And if she ends up killing a target, she can proc it again and she can just instantly clear the entire level. So this unit is just absolutely insane. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Actually, this is my first time logging in for the game because reset is just now happening. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some gameplay for trial area because I did clear some trial area levels. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some gameplay. All right, so after that showcase, I know you guys are mind blown. Like your brain is absolutely out of this world. This unit is broken. Elizabeth is cracked. Now I want to show you guys these specific floors so you guys can really understand how her special skill works. So after that showcase, I was able to clear the rest of the levels. Like I was able to clear all 10 of my attempts, but now since it's reset, they were able to refresh it. But I'm going to show you guys floor 225, and you're going to see how her resurrection ability works. So we're going to click replay right here. Look at this, 161 million damage, just crazy. Look at her healing. So we're going to click replay right here, and of course, the best team for her is going to be Escanor, Meliodas, Flight Uric Mazino, and Blanc. Blanc is extremely important on his team because Blanc is basically going to heal and she's going to provide energy and attack boost as well. So Blanc is a really good unit to pair up with Meliodas, Elizabeth, and Escanor. She is an awesome unit to pair up with all of them. So I'm going to continue right here. Now just look at this right here. She's going to die, and then when she dies, she's going to resurrect herself. And keep in mind, she can resurrect herself up to 4 times. So just look at this right here. I think we're gonna, like, she's gonna die in like a couple seconds right here, I'm pretty sure. And also when she's able to kill somebody with her special skill, she can cast her special skill again. So look at this right here. She's gonna die right here. Look at that, instant revive right here. And she also has the invincibility, so she can literally revive herself when she takes fatal damage. If she, I think, yeah, when she takes fatal damage, once I think a certain effect happens, if she's able to proc a certain effect with her special skill, she's able to revive herself, which is absolutely insane overall. So look at that again. She also procs the barrier, and she's also invincible. Look at all of these invincibilities under her. It's crazy. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Now I also want to show you guys another fight right here. For this fight, I think for this fight, she did like some crazy stuff in this fight. It was just crazy overall. So we're going to proc this again. Let's watch this. So for this fight, you guys are going to see how she's able to basically use her special skill 2 times. Like she can literally use it 2 times if she can kill her enemy. So I'm going to put this in slow motion for you guys. Now look at this. Once she gets her special skill, she's going to cast it. Gotta wait for her to use it. All right, she's gonna use it, I'm pretty sure, if she can actually do it. Okay, here it is. She's gonna use it. All right, she killed Punisheren's summoned unit, and she automatically has her special skill up and ready again. So as soon as you kill somebody with her special skill, she can automatically proc the special skill once again. But the thing is, you have to make sure that the enemy that she killed has enough energy, because if they don't have enough energy, then she won't be able to get her special skill back. But she's going to steal the opponent's energy in order for her to get, you know, additional energy for her special skill. So that right there is just absolutely broken overall. The fact that she can steal energy and basically spam her special skill is just crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much her performance. And yeah, my take on Elizabeth, she's cracked. She is definitely a cracked unit. I 100% recommend you guys to invest in this unit because, one, she just makes Blue Element even better. The fact that she's able to get basically max 100% attack boost and also 100% max HP. She's just a cracked unit overall. And keep in mind, I only have her at 3 red stars. I don't even have her maxed out yet, and her exclusive equipment isn't even maxed out yet either. And I'm pretty sure she also recovers HP for her level 4 exclusive equipment. So overall, Elizabeth, cracked unit, insane unit. You want to put her in Blue Element team. You definitely want to pair her up with Blanc, because Blanc is by far pretty, like, I feel like Blanc's potential definitely increased because of Escanor, Meliodas, and Elizabeth. So Blanc definitely got a lot better. So you definitely want to invest in Blanc as well for this team. You don't have to get like max rainbow stars for Blanc, but if you have at least 3 purple stars for Blanc, she is a really awesome unit to pair up with Escanor, Elizabeth, and Meliodas because of her, basically her special move. Her special move allows her to increase the allies' defense, attack, and she can, I'm pretty sure she can also give energy as well. So she's just an overall cracked unit to pair up with Blue Element allies, and she also has that green element resistance, which is really good for Blue Element team. So you guys can see it right here. It says she also recovers 50 energy, so she is really good unit to pair up with all of them. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on Elizabeth. Really good unit. Definitely recommend you guys to get this unit for sure. She definitely buffs up blue element overall. She buffs up everyone's potential because of that passive, and her special move is just broken overall. So I'm really satisfied with this character. I was not expecting to see Elizabeth do this much damage. Like, she literally does like over 100 million damage consistently because of her accuracy. Like, you definitely want to put a lot of accuracy on her so that she can actually land her attacks. So this unit is just cracked overall, especially when you pair her up with Melios and Escanor, because Escanor has that provocation which allows Elizabeth to pretty much stay alive even longer and deal a ton of damage. Now for my Meliodas, I'm still building him up. I have his exclusive equipment at level 7, not level 7 but level 1. I'm still working on him, but we did get his accuracy up to, we did bring him up to level 6 proficiency, which is really dope, and his accuracy is looking pretty solid. So I'm pretty much trying to work on him so that I can put on his ignition weapon. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I hope you all enjoyed the showcase, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.